let's talk about that opening, that burst from them, Josh. They started so quickly, Liverpool. They were all over them. They didn't give them a minute to breathe at all. The Salah goal it looks like it's a little bobbly, but it looked like he just backed himself every step of the way. He was going to either go past the lads or just somehow beat him to it. It's such a good goal, and the whole period felt like Salah was banging the party.
And that's the thing, I think that's no coincidence really, is that it's probably Liverpool's best spell of the season, the most swashbuckling spell of the season, and it's the one where Mo Salah looks like he's the most at it, and he looks so up for this tonight. I wonder if that's the new strike partner being alongside him, sort of giving him that extra motivation to go and put on a performance, not only to say like I'm still the main man here, but also to show to Alexander Isak like you're not going to have to just be the main man here. Like you can have weeks where you can be out of it, and you're playing against one of the best players in the world. So he was just unbelievable in that first half tonight. He's one of the ones who sort of tails off, but I think that's natural for a forward when the team around you is tailing off. But that first half and particularly that first 30 minutes, like I've already said it about Gravenberch and Szoboszlai there, but there was so much to like about it. I'm really interested in this sort of transition that we're seeing, almost in a defensive shape sense from Liverpool now, where we bought these flying fullbacks and we've ended up back with Andy Robertson there, and Andy Robertson looks like he's got a new lease of life as this flying fullback. It's like Andy Robertson's just wound the clock back to 2017 and gone, go on then, I'll have a bowl of this, and he was involved in everything going forward. And between him and Szoboszlai and Gravenberch, the service into those three forwards up top was amazing, and Gakpo kept coming out wide to get his balls, he always does, and I think that almost left more space then for Isak to come in. And it was funny that Isak does a thing in that first period where he's almost like, he gets the ball and does his turn, and he's like, I've got to be a good teammate because I'm playing with the lads who I've not played before here, and just passes it immediately, and everyone on the Kop goes, oh, and then everyone after that is like, fucking come on then, and just turns and bangs every single one from there. He looked so impressive.
I thought he looked brilliant tonight.
But that's what I mean, like all these players.
I was stunned how good he looked, given he's not had a pre-season, but also it wasn't, if he'd have had a really good first 10 and then disappeared, I'd have gone, oh, all right, that's the way it is. What I liked was, I thought he got better every 10 minutes.
It honestly might be the biggest justification for Arne Slot buying really good left-sided and centre lads to just drag attention away from Mo Salah. So I thought it was really, like, it showed so much tonight that Isak occupying men and Gakpo being so out wide occupying men, and Salah just had acres and acres to run into every time, and every time he did look like he was going to be a threat.
I want to talk about Isak, but I want to talk about something else, Kev. I want to talk about our crowd, and I think our crowd's great, obviously, it's who everyone does, and I think that tonight's a bit of a funny European night, but what I loved about our crowd tonight was they made it clear all the way through to Ekatike, we love you, and it would be so easy, and this is where I think we are different to other crowds. Listen, I love it when someone says, you go to Liverpool and be a number 9, they'll love you. As though there's football clubs knocking around not loving number 9s who bang. Do you know what I mean? As though you go to Brighton and they're not arsed about number 9s. That's not true. Back. But what I think our crowd's really good at on nights like tonight is communicating to the lads who brought you to the party, the lads who've been part of it. And even for Ekatike, for himself, it's only his 5th game, but communicating to them, no, we love the new lads, but we love you too. And I just thought it was spot on from the crowd tonight with Ekatike.
Yeah, I think the crowd love him because of what he's done so far. He's been here for 5 games, as has been said there, but he's here and he's been successful, which doesn't half help, doesn't it? If you've actually started off and you've scored a few goals, you're doing all right. But also, it's not, we know, well, you've spoken about it over the summer a lot. We're not we play 3 forwards at any one time, but that's a mixture of, it's a mixture of 2 out of 3 because Mo plays a lot of them, and we know they're all as important as each other. But an attacker, I know you say everyone loves a number 9, but we fucking, look at Nunes, God love him, we fucking loved him, but we tried our very best to do it, do you know what I mean? We love a player as well, though, whose work rate is just up there. We're not like a Dimitar Berbatov number 9 club. Don't get me wrong, we'd probably enjoy him if he was here, but Yari Littman never really lit it up at Liverpool, did he? Nunes comes in, and even at the point where it's like civil war in the Kop, if you sing his name still got sung every week. Ekatike is like Nunes with a touch of class. His work rate is unbelievable. His work rate's better than Nunes's for me. And his intelligence is obviously miles better.
I think that's the difference, by the way. The intelligence is the difference.
Yeah, 100% it is. Because we're not a crowd to be fooled by some idiot running round chasing lost causes and then giving it one to the crowd. That's not our game. We'll find you out as quick as anyone if you start doing that. But if you just do what you're asked to do, and you do it with a spring in your step, and you're going to win things, we'll love you for it all the time. But it won't half help if, like Atlético, you come in and score goals as well.
Let's do Isak then, Kev. You said before, I just thought he managed to grow into it, whilst obviously tiring. He was obviously a bit shattered on about 40, but he was still very involved at the same time. Really smart, really sharp, ability already to link up with people. It's more than I expected. It's more than I expected before the ball was kicked tonight.
He played well better than I expected him to. But when I want to go all hipster on it, do you know what my favourite part of it was? The way he and Gakpo linked up to press the life out of their defence when they passed the ball.